We're in the courthouse for the trial of James Bulger, and we heard some of the most poignant, emotional testimony to date. We heard from Patricia Donohue. She's the wife of Michael Donohue, an innocent bystander who was gunned down by Bulger, according to prosecutors. Michael Donohue was an innocent bystander giving a friend a ride home. That friend just happened to be one of Bulger's targets, and Bulger allegedly sprayed their car with bullets. Patricia Donohue brought this really to kind of like a human level as she described seeing on TV a shooting and identifying her husband's car. It was actually her father-in-law's car that her husband was driving, and she discussed the the frantic nervousness of waiting for some type of answer, and that answer finally came, that she had been dreading, that her husband had been killed.
It was at 6 o'clock. Nobody came to me until after 10 at night. 10 at night. Do you know what torture that is? To sit there for all those hours, not know where your husband is, whether he's dead or whether he's alive. Nobody should ever think of that.
She's still looking for answers. Jay Carney, one of Bulger's lawyers, asked her, what if she's ever gotten that apology from the government for covering up James Bulger's crimes for so long. She said she had not. We also heard from Steve Davis. He's the brother of Debra Davis, one of Flemmi's girlfriends who disappeared in 1981. We've heard testimony, expect to hear more, that Bulger and Flemmi strangled Debra Davis because she knew too much. Well, we heard from Steve Davis, who again brought this really to kind of a personal level, as he described, one day, September 17th, 1981, actually, his mother had been calling, trying to page Debra Davis, not hearing anything from her, getting really concerned. Steve Flemmi later got in touch with the family, saying, "Don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. Don't call the FBI, I'll take care of it." Steve Davis was saying he never believed it, long concerned that his closest sister, again, had been a victim of Steve Flemmi and James Bulger.
Because he was Stevie's partner. And for years, a lot of people didn't know that. My sister hated him. They despised him. He didn't like her.
We also heard from two drug dealers from South Boston who said that Bulger extorted them, each of them, for $100,000 for failing to pay rent. One of them even said that he was forced to pay a $10,000 fine when he sought to buy cocaine from someone else. This dispels the myth that Whitey Bulger kept the drugs out of South Boston, as we're hearing from repeated drug dealers, two of them who are alleging that, again, James Bulger not only allowed them to sell drugs in South Boston, but made them pay rent to do it, $100,000 each of them, each under the stress of getting hurt. As they put it, we'd get hurt if they did not pay. This is Milton Valencia with the Boston Globe.